Hey, just wanted to make a video update for the summer for Hawkins contracting. I like to do these every once in a while just to try to keep everybody in the loop. I had a plan to use the green screen feature on my phone. I wanted to show you guys some pictures behind me and some charts and stuff like that. But I'm not too savvy with stuff like this, so I thought I could figure out how to do it, but couldn't. So I did find this picture of me and my buddy Tom on a motorcycle, so I figured I'd use this instead. First of all, I just wanted to shout out everybody who's been working so hard at Hawkins Contracting. We've had a great spring and into the summer. We've got a few new Hawkins team members, and welcome to the team. We're happy to have you. We've been switching it up with equipment a little bit lately too. We've sold quite a bit of equipment and ordered some new equipment. The used equipment market is real hot right now. Stuff is selling for good prices. So we're taking advantage and selling some used equipment. We sold our U35 excavator, replaced it with a new 4-ton Kubota. We sold our John Deere 135, replaced it with a 14-ton Kobelco with a rototilt on it. Sold our case loader that just wasn't being used too much, and we'll put that money better to work somewhere else. We've ordered a 8-ton Kubota that's supposed to come in September, and a new SVL 97 track skid steer that was supposed to be in September, but now they're saying the end of the year. We've also ordered 2 supervisors trucks, one for Jan, one for Chris. They keep getting delayed, but they're supposed to be in November, December, something like that. And we've ordered a new roll-off because ours has been in the shop more than it's been working this year. We've finished up some great jobs this year. This one behind me, this is Islington Golf Club. This was a pretty big job we started in the fall and finished the spring. Tight schedule, really difficult drawings, lots of changes. Demanding client, but our team killed it, got this job done on schedule and under budget. We've done some other jobs for Islington before, and we're hoping to get some more jobs there. This job was with Quinn. They were the landscape architect, and we've been doing more and more jobs with them, which is great. This one behind me here is 260 Stillwell Road. Ron started this job last year, but Brad finished it this spring. This was a developer's house that he wanted the landscaping done before he tears his house down and builds a new house. There was sienna stone retaining walls, natural stone retaining walls, lots of grading, driveway, terrace seating, bunch of natural stone steps, stuff like that. They're super happy with the finished product. It was a little difficult for Brad to take over with so many changes, and we had some issues last year with some subcontractors on this job that didn't represent us too well, but Brad took over and represented us great. We finished up lots of other jobs in the last month. I just don't have pictures of them all on my phone. Josh just finished Thornton Cemetery. That's a job that we did for Mount Pleasant Group. We've done quite a few jobs for them in the last couple of years. Good repeat customer. That was lots of earthworks, lots of topsoiling, roadways within the cemetery, lots of sodding. I think it was 36,000 rolls of sod that they just completed this week. Brad completed a shoreline job for a residential client on Preston Lake. That was a good job. Max completed a sword web recently. Scott completed phase 1 of Clearwater Farms. Lots of good jobs being completed. We've got some great projects on the go too. This is Seton Transformer Station. Jan, Trevor, and Paul are working there. This is last week. They were doing a huge duct bank. Lots of concrete, lots of ducts, lots of rebar, lots of excavation and backfill. The control building is done, or at least the foundation portion of it's done. The transformer containments are almost all done. The blast walls are done. We're into sewers this week and then jumping into some more duct banks soon on the east side of the building. Crew's making real good progress there and everybody's happy. This is Irma Coulson Public School. This is where Chris, Tyrone, Andrew, and Adrian are working. This is a job for Halton District School Board. This is a pilot project. They hired a world-renowned landscape architect from Germany who's designed this schoolyard. And one of the really cool features is she designed all the masonry work using just salvaged masonry, stone, and brick. When I first saw the idea, I thought that was going to look kind of strange, but no, it's really coming together, and I actually really like how it looks. We've got some other jobs on the go. I just don't have pictures of them. Brad is working at Crescent School, building an artificial turf soccer field. Josh has just started a job for the city of Mississauga, doing some concrete pads and a bunch of different site furnishings at several different parks. And Max is working in Mississauga at a Manulife building, doing a landscape project, interlock, retaining walls, bunch of miscellaneous metalwork. Some safety highlights I'll share with you. We just completed our Core 2020 application, or more specifically, Daniel and Teresa just completed the Core 2020 application, and now we are just waiting for our audit of the application. When we originally got Core certified, it was Core 2015 was the program, and now it's updated to Core 2020. So we have to resubmit for that. That was a lot of work, and appreciate Daniel and Teresa pulling that off. We're doing well as far as meeting our health and safety goals for the year. We are still able to meet all of our goals, assuming that we keep on track. Other than one, there's one goal that we can't meet. That's our injuries. We had a goal of only having one injury this year. Ideally, we'd have 0 injuries, but we're trying to keep goals realistic. So our goal was a maximum of 1 injury this year, and we've already had 2 injuries. So unfortunately, we're not going to meet that goal. One goal that we are doing really well on is incidents. Our incidents are way down this year, and right now we're on track to beat our incident goal. We're on track to have about half as many incidents as our goal was to have, so that's great. One of our goals for this year was to increase our social media presence. Social media for us doesn't really help us get jobs too much, but it does help with recruiting. It does help with networking. We meet quite a few different subcontractors and suppliers through social media. It helps us source materials, helps us sell things. We've sold a few pieces of equipment and different things through social media. So Teresa's been really consistent at posting, and you guys have been doing a great job of getting videos and pictures into her to give her some content to post. And we recently had a really big increase in the views that we're getting on our videos. This dozer video at the bottom here got 122,000 views. This roller video, 90,000 views. Both of those videos came from Lino. So I think a big part of the views is just Lino admiring his work at home every night, clicking on his Instagram videos. But anyways, thanks everybody who has contributed to that, and keep the content coming. We have a lot of work right now. We're having to juggle jobs a little bit, try to communicate with clients just to have realistic expectations on when we're going to start. This is a long-term schedule that Nick keeps up to date as we get new jobs. All of our crews are booked until I think the end of September, maybe into October right now. About half the crews are booked into November. I think that's the furthest that we've ever been booked out. So it's a great problem to have. We appreciate everything that the estimators are doing. They're bidding lots of work and being competitive on the work that they're bidding. And we appreciate you guys in the field pushing to get jobs done on track so that we can get to the next job and keep all of our customers happy. So overall, it's been a great start to the season. We've got lots of work. We are on track to meet our revenue goals and our profitability goals, which is great. We're entering the time of the year where it gets easier to pick up work. The spring and the winter estimating season are tricky seasons, lots of competition, lots of the jobs that we bid, there's probably 10 bidders bidding on them, sometimes even more. This past week, we've closed 3 tenders. 2 of them had 3 bidders, 1 of them had 2 bidders. So there's becoming less competition as everybody's getting busy, which is good for us, good opportunity to line up some work. We are keeping an eye on the economy. Interest rates are going up, which is part of the reason why we're making some of the equipment changes that we're making to sell all the used equipment is a good value and buy some new equipment that we can get good financing rates on. But overall, we're not too worried about a market downturn. Most of the work that we do is municipal work, and in a downturn, they typically put out even more tenders to try to stimulate the economy. So that's all I got for updates today. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully you guys found it informative, and have yourself a good day.